Extract 1. Questions 1 to 12. You hear a dietitian talking to a patient called Mihiraa. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Good morning, Mihiraa. Please, have a seat. What brings you in today?
Hi, Mr. Ray. Thank you. I'm a bit concerned about my baby Anya. She's 8 months old now, and I've been trying to introduce her to solid foods including eggs. But every time I give her something with an egg, she seems to have a reaction.
I understand. Can you tell me a little more about these reactions? What kind of symptoms does she experience?
Well, it varies a little. Sometimes, she gets a bit fussy and develops a slight rash around her mouth.
Okay.
Other times, she has some watery stools and seems uncomfortable. It usually resolves within a few hours, but it worries me.
Right. Now, Mihiraa, does anyone in your family or Anya's father's family have any allergies or sensitivities, particularly to eggs?
Let me think. My brother has hay fever, but I don't know of any specific egg allergies. Although, now that you mention it, my sister-in-law did mention being a bit lactose intolerant. Could that be related?
It's unlikely, but it's good to note. Now, how have you been trying to introduce the eggs? Have you tried different forms, like scrambled eggs, or mixed in with other foods?
Yes, I've tried both. Initially, I started with a little bit of scrambled egg yolk, but she didn't take to it very well. Then I tried mixing some mashed banana with a bit of cooked egg white, hoping she wouldn't notice. Unfortunately, that's when she seemed to have the worst reaction with the rash.
I see. Based on the symptoms in your family history, Mihiraa, there is a possibility Anya could have an egg allergy.
Oh, no.
Mihiraa, to confirm this, we might need to perform an oral food challenge here in the clinic, under controlled supervision.
Oh, that sounds a bit scary.
Don't worry, it's a very safe procedure. We'll gradually introduce small amounts of egg in different forms to see how she reacts. Now, assuming it is an allergy, the best remedy is to completely eliminate eggs from her diet. However, eggs are a good source of protein and essential nutrients. We can discuss alternative options to ensure she gets a balanced diet.
That's a relief. I wouldn't want her to miss out on any important nutrients. What kind of alternatives can we consider?
Excellent question. There are several options, Mihiraa. We can focus on other protein sources like lean meats, fish, beans, and lentils. Additionally, fortified cereals and milk can provide some of the vitamins and minerals found in eggs.
That's helpful. I would feel much more comfortable knowing how to manage this and keep her balanced.
Absolutely. We can discuss specific dietary modifications and create a plan that works best for Anya. Mihiraa, would you like to schedule a follow-up appointment to discuss this further, after we have the results of the diagnostic test?
Yes, please. Thank you so much, Mr. Ray. I feel a lot better equipped to handle this now.
Extract 2. Questions 13 to 24. You hear a psychiatrist talking to a patient called Mihiraa. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Good morning, Mihiraa. Please come in and have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Mihiraa, I understand from your referral that you've been experiencing a lot of stress lately. Can you tell me a little bit more about what's been going on?
Well, it's been building for a while, I think. Probably started a few months ago when I started my final year of university. The workload suddenly became really intense, and the pressure to get good grades to get into grad school is just exacerbating my anxiety.
I understand. The final year of university can be a very stressful time. Can you describe some specific situations that have been particularly challenging for you?
Sure. Like, last week, I had 3 major deadlines all due within 2 days. I pulled an all-nighter trying to finish an essay, and by the morning, I felt like my brain was fried. I ended up getting a panic attack during my statistics exam, and I completely blanked on everything I knew. It was humiliating.
That sounds very difficult, Mihiraa. Panic attacks can be quite debilitating. Have you tried anything to manage your stress so far?
I make an effort to maintain a regular exercise routine, but amidst all the studying, finding the time becomes challenging. I also try to eat healthy, but sometimes I just resort to grabbing fast food because it's convenient. I know it's not good for me, but when I'm stressed, I just don't have the energy to cook.
It's understandable. It sounds like you're already making some efforts to manage your stress. That's a good first step. I want to assure you that stress is a very common experience, especially among students. It's important to remember that you're not alone in this. Now, let's talk about some specific strategies you can use to manage your stress more effectively. One key approach is to develop healthy coping mechanisms. These are tools you can use to deal with stressful situations in a way that's healthy for your mind and body.
Like what?
There are many different options. Relaxation techniques like deep breathing exercises and progressive muscle relaxation can be very helpful. They can help calm your nervous system and bring your body back to a state of rest.
I've heard of those. I might try deep breathing next time I feel overwhelmed.
Excellent, Mihiraa. Another important stress management technique is time management. Having a well-organized schedule and setting realistic goals for yourself can help you feel more in control and reduce feelings of being overwhelmed.
That's a good point. Sometimes I feel like I have so much to do that I don't even know where to start.
That's normal, Mihiraa. Having a schedule can help you prioritize tasks and ensure you allocate enough time for each one. It can also help you schedule some time for relaxation and self-care, which is crucial during stressful times.
Self-care, huh? I do neglect that sometimes.
Yes. Taking care of yourself physically and mentally is essential for managing stress. This can include getting enough sleep, eating healthy foods, and engaging in activities you enjoy. These activities don't have to be time-consuming. Even just 15 minutes of reading or listening to music can make a big difference.
You're right. Maybe I should start incorporating some of those things into my routine.
Absolutely. We can also explore additional resources that might be helpful for you. For example, your university might offer stress management workshops or counseling services.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll definitely look into it.
Great. Mihiraa, there are also many online resources available that can provide you with information and tools for managing stress.
Thanks for letting me know. I feel a bit more hopeful already.
That's fantastic, Mihiraa. I'm glad. Now, it's crucial that we formulate a strategy to assist you in effectively managing your stress over the long term.
That is the end of Part A. Now check the answers.